Hello, my name is Colton Shepard, and I am here to talk about the introduction to the Assemblies of God missions. Um, Now, as most of y'all know, Jesus Christ was on this earth um, a little over 2,000 years ago when he got crucified, and it was not too long after that that the church got started. So, the Assemblies of God isn't as old as Jesus is. In fact, the Assemblies of God is one of the actual younger denominations compared to most denominations of the church. The Assemblies of God itself got started up in the year 1914 and has grown abundantly after that. So when it comes to missions, mission has always been around. In fact, it was Jesus that commanded the disciples to go out unto all the earth and make disciples and to spread the good news being the Gospels, Jesus' life. And so with the Assemblies of God, the core beliefs, one of the core beliefs is to go out onto all the ends of the earth and to make disciples, to share the gospel, to share people the good news about Jesus. And that can look a bunch of different things. With the Assemblies of God, there's different avenues you can take. There's, of course, the overseas missions, where a lot of people will go to China, Africa, all sorts of different countries and continents across this earth. And that even looks differently. Here in the United States, you might be able to go to your backyard and go back to your neighbor and talk about the Lord and have a conversation with him. But over in China, you can't just walk over there and say, hey, I'm a missionary. Most missionaries over there, they'll go over there to be teachers. They'll go over there to open up, say, a coffee shop. And they got to do small stuff, interrelating and correlating with that to reach the people over there. And with China and India, I mean, all those places, like, they're so huge in population, and there's so many that are outreached, that the numbers are crazy to look at. But that's how missions can look for overseas missionaries. But you have campus missionaries with Chi Alpha campus missionaries, and they're the ones that get to be out in the United States and be on the campus every single day, bringing students, bringing their lives, bringing Jesus into their lives and being their friend and having community and having a family and having discipleship groups. You have BGMC, you have all these different avenues that you can give to missions that benefit different areas. Speed the Light, they are an organization of missions that when you give to, those things go to providing vehicles for missionaries, or providing sound equipment, or providing whatever their needs are in the area that they're in. But yeah, so with missions, it's not one thing of like, oh, well, this person has to be a missionary and they have to go to China and they have to do this. Like, God doesn't call just me to go out and make disciples. God doesn't call just that person next to you to go out and make disciples. God calls everybody. And so when it comes to the Assemblies of God missions, everyone, in a sense, everyone is a part of it. It's, if you are a true missionary and you're overseas, like, that is your job to go out. If you are working at Walmart, it is your duty as a Christian to love your neighbor and to love the person you're checking out, or to love your coworker and to bring Jesus into their life. And so no matter what we're doing, the core belief with the Assemblies of God is to go out into all ends of the earth, into your backyard, into the next town, into the next state, into the next country, wherever it may be, and go make disciples and go spread the good news that Jesus is King and that he's resurrected and that he's coming back again one day to save us all. And so there's a whole lot more to get into, but the overall basis is that we are all called to go out and be missionaries. You don't have to be qualified to do anything. You don't have to be a special person to do anything. The Lord has created you and he has made you. And he has commanded us all to go out and to love one another. And so that is a quick, brief overview of what the introduction to Assemblies of God missions is. And I hope you look more into it and learn some more for yourself. Thank you for listening.